First look at MIUI 10.1.3.0 based on Android 9.0 Pie on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to get notified of new videos. Hey YouTube, what's up? Munchie here, back with another video. And guess what? Xiaomi has kept their promise and they're rolling out MIUI 10.1.3.0 stable based on Android 9.0 Pie on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone. Now, if you haven't already gotten the OTA update, I have a separate video wherein I show you how you can get this Android 9.0 Pie stable on your Xiaomi Poco F1 phone with a locked bootloader and without having to wipe any of your data. That video is linked in the description of this video and it will also pop up as a card on the top right of your screen. As per the official changelog for Android 9.0 Pie stable for the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone, they're trying to fix touchscreen issues. You're getting the Android 9.0 Pie update. They've added Google Lens support to the camera app. They're trying to fix issues with Android Auto and the fact that your microphone wouldn't work after you've connected the headphones, and also restore the setting for turning off the screen automatically. Now, if you go ahead and ask me whether I can test the touchscreen for you, I'm sorry I cannot do that because I never had any touchscreen issues and I'm not a big gamer, so I won't be able to test out PUBG for you. Alright YouTube, let's go ahead, open the camera app, click on the 3-bar menu on the top right, and there you have it. Google Lens is in the building. Let me go ahead, enable Google Lens, point it at my speaker, need to hold it still for a few seconds, and bam, there it is. Let me go ahead and click on this guy over here, and yes, it detected that this is the Altec Lansing Jacket H2O speaker. So Google Lens is working absolutely fine. Back on the camera main screen, I do not see an option for night, which means that Xiaomi did not add their night mode to the camera app with the Android 9.0 Pie update. Let us now go ahead and go into video, click on the 3-bar menu on the top right, click on slow motion, and you do not also get the option for 960 fps, which means 960 fps slow motion video was also not added. Let us now go ahead and go into settings, go into video quality. I do not see 4K 60 fps, so that is something which was also not added to this Android 9.0 Pie stable update. Back on the home screen, I've installed Google Camera from the Pixel 3 and this guy lags like anything. So if you want to use night sight on your Xiaomi Poco F1 phone on Android 9.0 Pie stable, you cannot do that because Google Camera 6.1 is lagging like anything. I'm not sure what Xiaomi did here, but it is what it is. Let us now go ahead and go into settings, and if you go into full screen display, the option to hide the notch is missing, so you cannot hide the notch anymore. In fact, Xiaomi went one step ahead and they also removed the option from developer options. So if you go ahead, enable developer options, go in there, the option for display cutout is missing. How do I know that? Because here on my Pixel 2, if I search for display cutout, it gives me the option in developer options. If I go ahead and do the same thing on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone, I do not get that option. So there it is. I'm not getting the option for display cutout, which means Xiaomi has removed that option from developer options as well. Again, I'm not sure what Xiaomi is doing over here, but if you have to hide the notch on the Android 9.0 Pie update on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone, you'll have to use the app called Nacho Notch. This guy works fine. Touch for settings, black out the navigation bar, bam, and there it is. The notch is now hidden, but disappointing to see Xiaomi removing the option to hide the notch. Going back into settings, let's now go ahead and go into display. You have ambient display. I have this guy turned on all the time, but it's not working. So another thing which Xiaomi added with Android 9.0 Pie update on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone, which is not working. Back on the settings option, scroll down, go into battery. I do not see the option for adaptive battery. Again, this was added in Android 9.0 Pie by Google. I was expecting Xiaomi to add it, but they decided not to add it. Going into notifications and status bar, you do have the option of showing icons of incoming notifications on the top left, but they display only for a few seconds and then they vanish away. Now let us go ahead and go into full screen display, enable full screen gestures. Bam, working absolutely fine. Once I've enabled full screen gestures, let me go ahead and open Chrome, try to type something in, and this is what I'm trying to show you. This is the default keyboard app from Xiaomi. You see how the Go and the 1, 2, 3 is cut out at the bottom. I'm not even sure what to say about that because this is really disappointing. If I go ahead and go back into settings, go into full screen display, use the buttons instead, go ahead and open the Chrome app one more time. There it is. The keyboard is fixed. It's working fine because I now have the old style navigation bar. But if I'm trying to use navigation gestures, Xiaomi's own keyboard app is cut out. Another option which is missing on Xiaomi's implementation of Android 9.0 Pie on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone is that if you go ahead and you're playing a video right now, if I go ahead and rotate my phone like this, and my rotation is locked, I get this option over here which will let me rotate the video even though my rotation is locked. Doing the same thing on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone, rotation is locked. I rotate my phone like so. I do not get that option. So shout out to my friend Android Stud nonetheless. Make sure you guys check him out. But again, this option is also missing on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone, which was added in Android 9.0 Pie. If I do go ahead and play the video in full screen, it does wrap around the knot. So that is something which works, but it is kind of disappointing to see Xiaomi not add features which Google added to make our lives easier. And last but not the least, if you're looking for Antutu benchmark scores, this is the score which I got, and the only app which was installed other than what comes from Xiaomi is the Google Camera app and the Antutu benchmark app. So this was a first look at Android 9.0 Pie MIUI 10.1.3.0 stable on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone. What do you peeps think of Xiaomi not adding the features which Google added in Android 9.0 Pie to their implementation of Android 9.0 Pie? Let me know via comments below. That's it for this video, YouTube. I hope my video helped you. Likes, shares and subscribes are appreciated. Feedback and comment more than welcome. See you when I see you.